Dear students, Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Our today's topic is punctuation marks and for class 10th, and it is the most important topic. Without these punctuation marks, the written English or writing any language is totally impossible. It is used to express or to bring an emotions or a tune in the written language. And the first punctuation mark, that is full stop. It is also called as period in American English. Where full stop is used, it is used at the end of a sentence. सेंटेंस के आखिर में ये यूज होता है except the exclamatory sentence and interrogatory sentence. In exclamatory and interrogatory sentence, the note of exclamation and the question mark is used. But in declarative and imperative sentences, at the end, this full stop is used first, and also it is used after abbreviations that consist first part of the word. For example, September. This is the first part of the word September. When we abbreviate it as SEPT, then full stop is used. And same like Thursday, THURS, thus, then full stop is used. But it is not used if abbreviation ends with the same as the full letter. लेकिन ये उन abbreviation के साथ नहीं होता है कि उसके शॉर्ट फॉर्म भी हम उसी तरीके से पढ़ते हैं जिस तरीके से उसका फुल फॉर्म होता है. जैसे डॉक्टर, DR, हम इसको DR नहीं पढ़ते हैं, हम इसको डॉक्टर पढ़ते हैं, यहाँ पे फुल स्टॉप. ऐसे एब्रिवेशंस में फुल स्टॉप यूज नहीं होता है. मिस्टर, मिसेस, एंड इट इज आल्सो यूज्ड इन ईमेल एड्रेस. WW, जिसको हम डॉट कहते हैं. एंड अनदर इज इंट्रोगेशन मार्क और क्वेश्चन मार्क. इट इज आल्सो कॉल्ड एज नोट ऑफ इंट्रोगेशन. This mark, it is used at the end of the sentence asking questions, whether that is a WH word question or a helping yes no question that starts with the helping words at the end of each question, or the sentences that are asking questions. This note of interrogation is used. And another is exclamatory sentences. And one thing here I want to say that this note of interrogation and full stop cannot be used together. Exclamatory mark, it is used at the end of sentences showing strong feelings. ये उन सेंटेंस में यूज किया जाता है जिनमें क्या एक्सप्रेस हो, एंग्री, सरप्राइज, फ्राइटनड और हैप्पी, एंड दे आर कॉल्ड exclamatory sentences. For example, what a beautiful rose, and this mark is exclamatory mark or note of exclamation. This, the sentence, it shows some sort of surprise. It is used after words called and interjections. These words are called interjection. Alas, after this word, note of exclamation is used. Wow, hooray, oops, oops, I fell my phone. Hooray, we won the match. And after the interjections, this word, this mark, exclamatory mark is used. Now, the another punctuation mark is comma. In writing and emails or letters, we use this after dear sir, after the yours faithfully, yours truly, yours obediently. After these words or a group of words, we use comma. It is used to separate the parts of list. For example, I went to the market and bought sugar. Here is the list of things what I bought from the market. To separate the list of things, we use comma. Sugar, comma, bread, comma, eggs, and milk. But between the last two things, comma is not used, but the and is used. It should be remembered. And it is used when we address someone. जब हम किसी को कोई बात कहते हैं. Solia, please bring me the glass of water. We address here Solia, so after the name we use comma. It is used for separating the words such as yes, no, thank you, does he, cannot I, shall not I. After the words, these words, comma is used. Yes, no, thank you. It is used in compound sentences before a coordinating conjunction. We know that the compound sentence are the sentences in which there are two independent clauses joined by and joined by the coordinating conjunction. But before the coordinating conjunction, comma is always used. And also in the complex sentences to separate dependent and independent clause. And the complex sentences in which one clause is dependent and another is independent. But to separate these clauses, comma is used. I have already taught you simple, compound, and complex sentences. The another mark is colon. Colon is used to introduce list. Comma is used to separate the list, but the colon is used to introduce the list, words, places, names, etc. For example, all the three children. Here it introduces all the three children, colon. Then Rabia, Rashid, and Zuhr. All the three children in Kenan, Rabia, Rashid, and Zuhur are good in their studies. For another example, we climbed 4 major peaks, colon. Then it introduced Mount Everest, K2, Great Gable, Melvillian. These are the names of the peaks. Then semicolon, this mark, it is used to combine closely related sentences when the two sentences are closely related. To separate these sentences, semicolon is used. Or we can say to separate the main part of a long sentence. I have a big test tomorrow, semicolon, I cannot go out tonight. So these two sentences or these two parts of the sentence, they are closely related, and to separate these, semicolon is used. Apostrophe. Apostrophe is used for the contractions. Contractions means the short form of the words. I am, short form. They are, she is, cannot, will not, cannot, will not, won't. These are contractions. Apostrophe is used in the contractions. And apostrophe is used also to show position. Position means that this thing belongs to this person or that person. Rahim's car, this apostrophe, it means that this car is Rahim's car. It belongs to Rahim. So before, at the end of the noun, apostrophe is used. Rashid's cap, Rashid's bag, Rashid's house. But in the possessive pronouns, apostrophe is not used. Hers, yours, ours, these are possessive pronouns, but with in these pronouns, apostrophe is not used. But if more or two people owned something, here is one more point. If one or more than, if two or more than two person owned a thing, then the apostrophe is used with the last person. For example, Rashid and Rahim's parents. Here the parents, whose parents? Rashid and Rahim's, but we can't say Rashid's and Rahim's parents, but Rashid and Rahim's. Here the last person is Rahim. We should use apostrophe with the last person. Then another is hyphen. Some words are always spelled with a hyphen. For example, co-education, self-important, cooperation. These words are spelled, or in these words, hyphen is always used. Brackets, they are also called as parentheses. Brackets are used for adding extra information. For example, the First World War. Here it gives the extra information about this First World War. That is, it happened in 1914 to 1918. Took 2 million of lives. When the extra information is given, that extra information is kept in the brackets. Slash or oblique, and this slash or oblique is used between the alternatives in fractions and ratios or between separate elements of texts. Then the capital letters and last first letter of each sentence is started with the capital letter. When we start the writing, the first letter of the sentence should be capital. And also the first letter of name should be capital, first letter of titles, the first letter of the name with the name of place, name of days, of week, names of months, languages, books, films, the names of these things, the first letter of these things is always capital. No capital for seasons. There are 4 seasons: autumn, spring, summer, autumn, and winter. They shouldn't be start with the capital letter. So this was all about the pronunciation in your book. In the first chapter, at the end of the first chapter, that is the footprints without feet, there is this topic is elaborated there, and on page number 10 there are these some passages you have to punctuate them. So hope that you will try to punctuate these passages. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.